talking, let's get to work. I'm starting here with some 5/4 by 8 Western red cedar, a total of 30 lineal feet. When I'm really on my game, I can get a chair out of 25 feet, but 30 feet factors in a little bit of waste, especially when you're just making a single chair like I am today. Now I buy this stuff rough sawn from the lumber mill. 5/4 means it's a little bit over an inch, so once you plane it down, you get an inch finished thickness for a nice beefy chair, and then you have 8 inches of full width to work with. Now if you don't have a thickness planer, there's no need to worry. Any good lumber supplier will surface these down for you to that inch finished thickness, also known as S2S lumber. I said stop talking. Ready to work now. So, I'm working off my template here, which is now available on the website, brand new, along with the plans, it's a physical template. And I'm just going to lay out all these pieces here on the cedar, trace them out with a pencil, avoiding any knots or any ugly spots in the wood. I just have to say one more thing before I get played off. This chair was made entirely just with handheld power tools. Nothing like a table saw. Come on, give me a hand at least. How about an arm? Ha ha! So, the assembly of the chair is complete. Normally I put on one coat of finish before I assemble it, but I have something up my sleeve. You'll notice the front seat slat here is missing. I got something brand new for that. Footrest. Not this footrest. Collapsible footrest. Flip down leg in the front. Option 1, option 2, option 3. So a little something for everybody to keep everyone happy. You're welcome. Same build process as the chair. Plans for these will also be available on my website. Now, it's time for finish. So these 6 pieces here, mounted in the bench vise, are the legs for the Adirondack chair. This top surface here is the one that's in contact with the ground, and then all these pieces, that is end grain, which likes to soak up water. So I'm going to prevent that by saturating the end grain with this Total Boat epoxy resin until it's soaked up as much as it can. That'll harden and protect the end grain to keep it from rotting. Total Boat penetrating epoxy. Super deep penetration. Completely stole my opportunity for a joke right there. Come on, guys. Final finish time. Got the Halcyon Amber Varnish finish this time. It's easily my favorite clear coat finish. It is rock solid as far as finishes go because it's a boat epoxy, so it's hard to crack. I'm using amber here because cedar, but it also comes in clear, which is perfect for epoxy projects if you want to overcoat it and give you a nice clear finish. And then the bag just makes things so nice. When you're done, you just squeeze the air out and you seal it up. That keeps things from going bad, no skimming over, no waste at all. And if you have extra when you're done, you just pour it back in the bag. Plus, this stuff is stupid easy to work with. It's water-based, so cleanup is super easy. It sprays on super nice, no thinning required. You can brush it on, you can wipe it on, whatever you want. I won't judge you. So, thanks for watching. Adirondack chairs. You've seen me build these before if you've been around for long enough, but you'll also notice that there are a few new things with this iteration, and by a few, I mean four. First, I used a brand new physical set of templates for this build, which I will talk more about later. Second is the footrest/ottoman that collapses inside of the chair and has multiple positions. Third, this was the DIY version of this build. What I mean by that is all that I used was handheld power tools. No bandsaw, table saw, anything like that. I just wanted to show that all you really need for this build is a circular saw, jigsaw, belt sander, random orbit sander, router, and a drill. And that's it. So stop making excuses. Yeah, you. And then last is the new finishing technique that I use on this chair, which will be even more resilient over time. A big shout out to Total Boat for making this project possible. You see me use their epoxies and finishes all the time, and specifically I use these 3 products on the finishing of the chair. I use their high performance epoxy resin to seal up the end grain on all of the legs on the chair. I applied a single coat of their penetrating epoxy on every side of every piece of the chair prior to assembly. You could also use this to soak the end grain of the legs. And then last was 5 coats of their Halcyon Amber Varnish. I applied 4 coats, did very light sanding, and then applied the last coat, all sprayed with an HVLP sprayer, no thinning. Coupon code Jackman gets you 20% off anything Total Boat. I'll link all these products down below, or just go to totalboat.com and put Jackman at checkout. So I've had digital plans for these Adirondack chairs on my website for a while, but now I'm offering these physical templates, which are made from 1/4" Baltic birch cut out for every single piece of the chair. So what that means is no more needing to print out a paper template, trace that onto some plywood, cut that out yourself. That is all done for you now, and these are ready to be traced onto your final pieces for your Adirondack chair. Now these physical templates also include a free set of my digital plans, which give you all the details I wasn't able to include in this video, including details about cutting out the pieces and the whole assembly process, and really ways to just make it more accurate and efficient. So links for this are down below, the digital plan set that's down there as well, and all of the Total Boat products that I used to finish this chair to make it last as long as possible. Go check those out, get some for yourselves. Use the coupon code Jackman for 20% off of any Total Boat products. So go do that, and I will see you next time.